And what does Darth Dawkins say? This is what they do. How old are you?
I'm 30.
If you're 30 years old, sometimes people sound younger, sometimes people sound older. You sound younger, that's why. If you're a 30-year-old man, okay, you must have learned by now to be humbled when you're talking with somebody who knows a lot more about a subject that you do, and that you're in a basic state of ignorance. I just demonstrated to you, okay, that you don't know what you're talking about, yet you're persisting in the same kind of attack, which tells me that you're a very immature 30-year-old man.
I
Okay?
came into the room to ask questions
Great.
and
No,
learn.
you didn't just. You know what? That's a lie. You came in here attacking the Abrahamic covenant. You weren't just asking questions. You were attacking it, weren't you?
You can prescribe intention if
Okay.
you want
All
to.
right. All right. You know what? Once somebody starts lying to me, boom, bingo, you're gone. Okay. See, this makes for great entertainment for Tom Rabbitt's channel. Once you start lying to me, you're gone. He did not come in here being inquisitive about the Abrahamic covenant. That's what was clear to me. Do you guys agree? If you disagree, fine. I don't care. But it was clear to me he was not being inquisitive. He was on the attack.
He was attacking. There's no question about it.
This is what they do. We're not talking about God because you don't believe in God, right?
Yeah, but you believe that
Okay,
God is a
stop changing.
concrete universal,
Listen
and I
to me.
believe the
Do you
universe is a concrete
understand I'm
universal.
already agitated with you? Because I
I do.
dealt with you before. I know what a little lying little weasel you are. Now, we're talking about your view,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Good.
So in my view, the universe is a
Either the
concrete
universe
universal.
overtalk me again and you're moved back to the audience. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. I have no patience for people like you. I've dealt with you before.
Okay.
You're a dishonest piece of garbage. Okay?
That's mean.
And I'm not going to treat you like Matt Slick. I'm going to treat you like Darth Dawkins does it. Because you're a dishonest little weasel. And I'm going to expose you to yourself and to everybody else. Is
Okay.
the universe a concrete one or not a concrete one?
It's a concrete universal. It's like both
I'm not
man and the
hearing an
man.
answer to my question. You got 10 seconds to answer.
Like reject the dichotomy.
I'm not understanding that gobbledygook. Is the universe a concrete one?
No.
Okay. So the universe then is an abstract one, correct?
No, it's a concrete universal.
No, okay, listen to me.
But God
You
is a
got
concrete
one more,
universal.
listen to me. You got one more chance, you little weasel. Do you think I'm stupid?
Yeah.
Do you really think I'm stupid?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Is
All
it
right.
like even in
Goodbye.
question?
Goodbye. Okay. See, it didn't take long. This guy is a troll. Okay.
Do you think, Darth? Maybe I misphrased that. Do you think, like, I suppose, abductive and is it inductive
Look,
inferences can be wrong? Would you
before we
say?
get to
Or?
that,
Okay, sure.
let me look. I've dealt with this guy before. He sounds just like Venus. Okay. Maybe he's Venus's little brother. Okay. Whether he is Venus or not,
I think he's
it's,
worse than Venus, in my opinion. You know, I asked him when he first came out. I said, "Are you Sasha from Discord?" And he said, "I
think you
don't
might.
know. I don't speak to him
Yeah.
normally."
He's a little. See, this is what they do. They purposely try to stray onto semi-related rabbit trails. The guy's a scumbag. Okay.
I don't talk to him normally. Yeah.
He
If
he
it had said
said.
he's Sasha from Discord, I would have said, "Then we're not doing this."
I asked him simply, is the universe
Yeah.
a concrete one or not? And then he said it was both. And then he tried to change the discussion onto my belief about God. I'm more than ready and willing to discuss about God being the one and the many. They do. Okay? It's the planet itself. Okay?
Can I get a thought out, bro?
Yeah,
Like
you're
not
not
letting me
focusing.
respond. I'm paying attention to what you're saying and everything.
You want to ignore that, then we'll go on to step 2, okay?
I'm not ignoring.
Is
Oh my
God
God.
maximally personal? Is
I'm not
God
allowed to.
maximally is your
What do you
Unitarian God maximally personal?
What do you mean when you say maximally
Okay,
personal?
does he possess the quality of being a personal and to its fullest?
Yes.
Okay, does he possess that logically prior to creation?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to show you why that's false. Okay? Now, when God made Adam, he said, "It is not good. It is not good that man should be alone." God pronounced in Genesis 2 that Adam was in a not good state before God finished creation. Do you recall that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. After
He didn't say.
God
Wait, wait.
made
He didn't say.
Eve,
Well, I guess you could say it like that. Go ahead. I'm
the
sorry. You can
text
say.
says it is not good that
That's what I'm
man should
saying.
be alone,
You could say that.
right?
So go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah,
Adam was in a not good state.
bro. I'm agreeing with you. Why are you getting
Good.
hostile? Why is this not fun, bro?
Because you're being argumentative with me. I'm
I'm
not
not
being
being
hostile.
argumentative.
Yes, you are. I'm being
Well, I'm not.
assertive.
I'm asking you. Can I get a
Listen,
thought out?
sir, I'm not going to put up much longer with your bickering. I'm trying to educate you. Okay?
Bickering. We're having discourse, sir.
No, sir, you're bickering. Okay?
No, I'm
Now,
paying attention to you, and then when it's time for me to
all right.
respond, you cut
Wow,
me off in the beginning.
you are clueless as to how you relate to people. Do you realize that? You
Oh my!
really you are obtuse about how you relate to people.
I'll ask for permission
Maybe
to
you should look.
respond.
Now, listen to me carefully. Was Adam in a not good state?
I agree.
Okay. Now, after God made Eve, was Adam in a good state?
Yes.
Okay. Now, how did Adam go from being in a good state to a bad state? Since God finished making Adam. God didn't do anything else to Adam after he created him. So Adam went from being in a good state, a bad state, to a good state. Why? Because Eve was now present. So how did the presence of Eve make Adam in a good state? Well, the answer is this. To be a person, part of being personhood is the aspect of being relationality. When God creates the world that he creates reflects his nature. Okay? God made man in his image, correct? So man is a personal being, right? Now, if man is a personal being, and being personal includes being relational, that means that God himself, in his essential properties, is relational, correct?
I don't agree with anything you're saying.
Okay, then I'll have to go over it with you, okay? To be relational, okay, can somebody on a remote island who's there all by themselves, can they be relational? Can they actualize relationality as a person? No, they
I
can't.
mean, we saw that
To be
in the
to
Tom Hanks movie. He made a relationship
no,
with a volleyball. What are you saying? You can have a
no,
relationship with the Lord thy God. What are you
okay.
saying?
Listen, dude. Wow, I am shocked that you're even saying such a thing. Okay, that was Tom Hanks was imagining that this was another person. Okay, this was fiction. Okay, he wasn't being relational at all. This was an imaginary thing. Okay, now being personal includes the aspect of being relational. Human beings are inherently relational. Would you agree with that?
Mm, do I have permission to respond?
Do you agree with that?
Do I have permission to answer that?
Okay, goodbye. Hit the road, Jackson. See you later. Okay. This is the problem with these people. They're blinded by their own arrogance. I'm trying to show him from the scriptures that Adam was made in the image of God, and part of that in being a person is to be relational. And since there was no other person present, Adam could not actualize being relational.
I don't
Okay?
think that's a
With
valid claim.
okay. Now,
I think that's
the
a
fact
terrible
of the
claim.
matter is it circular simply to say God has made us to know that he exists?
Yes.
Well, here's the problem.
You want me to show you why it's circular?
No, let me tell you why. It's a
No.
transcendental necessity.
Exactly. So epistemic circularity is a necessity when talking about worldviews.
No. Do you know what a transcendental necessity is?
Yes.
A transcendental necessity
I can explain what it is.
Is not simply. By the way, what are you?
Me, I'm a deist, but I don't really care about debating my own personal views because I think
here's
it's
the
unintuitive.
problem. Then you're really not in a position.
But why are you attacking my view now?
Because you are invoking certain things of what is and can be and cannot be, right?
But it's an internal critique.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because you believe that I can reason.
You're not understanding. In order to critique anything,
I am.
Okay. In order to critique anything, you're going to have a worldview that provides for that.
Not necessarily. You want me to tell you why?
You're not.
Because if I'm talking with
you. Wow.
I'll tell you why.
I think he's
Truly
get it.
here.
I'll tell you why.
Truly clueless. Let me explain something to you. Let me explain. Oh no,
Let me explain something to
stop
you.
you right there. No, you got to stop right there. Listen.
Okay, stop lecturing.
You just made a major faux pas here.
I'll tell you why.
Okay. Would you stop, please?
Okay, let me explain myself.
Listen to me.
In
order to critique anything, okay? What's your reference point? What's your reference point?
My reference point is going to be the ontology of my worldview, but that's irrelevant to the question I asked.
What is your concrete universal within your worldview?
Why are you asking me questions? You haven't answered mine.
All right, listen. We're not going to play this little game.
I have
been sitting here for quite some time, answering all your questions.
No, you've been giving me a community college lecture that's an unrelated rabbit hole.
Okay, all right. Now we revealed him. Okay, goodbye.
No,
he just revealed that he's a
And what
does
Darth
troll.
Dawkins say?
Okay.
This is what they do.
Okay, goodbye. Okay, that's it. Okay.